A man received a notification that someone was in his backyard when he sees this. A man from Argentina woke up one morning to an unusual amount of notifications from his backyard's camera. As he looked over the footage, this ominous looking figure dressed in long white robes can be seen staring at him. The man believes this entity followed him back home after he tried communicating with spirits at a nearby gravesite. After this entity manifested itself, he explains that many of the neighboring dogs began to weep as if they felt its presence. Could this really be something as sinister as La Llorona captured on camera? Or is this all just an elaborate ruse? I'll let you decide.
So these guys were digging a well for the community, y'all, and the guy who was digging the well came across this, y'all, and we're not entirely sure what this is. Now it says dragon, but what? But I don't know. I mean, he put his foot on it. But could that be a dragon, y'all? I mean, we know about the mud floods in Tartaria, and of course there were dragons living during that era. But like, what do y'all think? Cause I mean, it looks like a lot of things. Crocodile? Nah, not really a crocodile. Like, I don't know, a horse maybe? What y'all think? It looks weird. But I mean, I'm not negating the fact that it could be a dragon, because, you know, why do they tell it? Why would they put them in movies and TV shows and stuff like that, you know, making fun of it? So obviously, these ideas come from something. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So yeah, what do you guys think this is? This is interesting, y'all. I'm telling y'all, Age of Aquarius, we're finding a lot more things, especially underground, because everything comes from the ground in the first place, and it must go back to the ground. So let us know down in the comments. But nonetheless, y'all, things are getting a lot more interesting, y'all. So keep your eyes to the sky and to the earth, I guess, right? To the ground. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during these interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in. I know you guys heard about the storm in Houston, but you guys seen how it started? Check this out. Look how dark it gets, y'all. Look at this. Oh my goodness. It's like God's just turned off the lights, y'all. It's like God literally turned off the lights. And this is what happened. Look at that. Just literally a few seconds later, this is the...
It doesn't even like come up as dark as it is. Oh, there we go. That's scary.
So that's really the darkness of it, y'all. Nobody was safe from this. Check this out. Look. So not only Houston was getting bad weather, but Dublin, Texas was also getting it, y'all. Look at this cow, this poor cow getting pummeled by hell. Now check out these huge buildings, y'all. Look at this. Look at what the hell did to these buildings. Torrential rain, non-stop rain. Look at what the hell did to these buildings, y'all. Look at that. Remember this cloud that was just seen in Texas 2 days ago, and then all this weather miraculously happened in Texas? They're just not abducting cows. Look at this, huh? Look at the cows. They're not just abducting cows. What y'all think this is? In Texas too. Crazy things going on around the world because we live in crazy times. This new age is calling for some crazy things happening. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. But let me know what you guys think about this video. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift, y'all. Peace in.
This the spot. This the spot. Nah, come back out. Look, why you be peeking like that? Peeking. Alright, so look, let me know.
Well, fairies live there. Definitely. face. Right there.
See? What?
Good morning. So the blob that came out of you know what I'm talking about, the blob. Where's it at? What's going on? All the videos that come up when I search it are old, like months old. I haven't been able to find anything new.
People wanted to see the full video of what this guy does before going into my shed and disappearing and teleporting, whatever. So this is the full video with sound. So you hear if he talks. He does talk at some point here. I've watched this so many times to see. But you can see him like wandering around. Like he throws up his arms. He's about to talk. See, he talks right there. He says, damn. Like, what is he looking for? Like, he's being super mysterious. And then he goes into the shed. So he's wandering around, then goes into the shed and closes the door there. So just for reference, this is what my backyard looks like. It is an Airbnb. I live 5 hours away. I can't go there and give you guys a tour of the shed, but I will be there in about a week. So I will do it then, but there's no windows, there's only one door, and the door latch is on the outside. So there's only one way to keep the door closed. So a lot of people were commenting saying, you know, the door opened again. Why is the door moving? And that's because the wind is moving the door, and it's been very windy in Florida. Let me know what you think he was doing, because he was looking pretty sus, wandering around like that. People are saying the cops are fake and actors. So I'm going to show you the full recording of the cops coming, them going into the shed twice. And they even pull out at one point because like they're real cops. And I talked to them a little bit. See, at this part, you can see I'm talking to them. So let's go through that recording. And just as a disclaimer, if this was a skit, which it's not, I don't even know the first place I would do to start a skit like this. I would never waste the cops' time, resources, or money to come to my house. I pay taxes. I respect the cops a lot. I have friends that are cops. So I would never do that to the cops. So here's the recording with sound. It's a little long, so I'm going to kind of skim through it at some parts. But you can see they walk in, they yell police, they walk in with guns in a little bit right there. So at this point, they're like, there's nothing there. They go to my back door to like see if, you know, he broke in there. And then this is when I start talking to them here. So you hear me talk to them.
Hey, can you hear me? Yes, sir. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay. Was he not in that shed? No, he was not. There's nobody in there. Both sheds. What the fuck? Okay, I'm sorry for wasting you guys' time. I really didn't see him leave the shed, though. So I don't know how he's not in there. Alright.
They go in again. See, now they're going in again. And, like, they go in deep this time. Like, they go all the way in.
There's a light in there, too.
Still talking.
Yeah.
See, nothing. Bless you, cop. So now they're gonna leave.
Okay. Coming. Sorry for wasting your time. No, you're good. You're good, sir.
So the time traveler leaves the shed the next day and goes off screen. And a lot of people think I'm hiding the front camera footage of him leaving because they think this is a skit. So let's look at the front camera and see where he goes. To the front camera, you can see him walking to the front. I did turn off the sound because all the cars driving by, so it's loud, but he's whistling. He's like, I can't whistle, but he's whistling. But yeah, he's looking sus. He walks out the gate. He's looking back at the house. Like, I don't know what he's looking at, you know, suspiciously crosses the street. And then there's a car here. And this is a really weird interaction that's about to happen because he goes up to this car and he like looks through the passenger window, and then it's gonna stutter a little bit because it's going between clips, but he looks through the passenger window and then just continues walking. Like I can't even make this up. Like, I don't know what he's doing. And then he literally just walks off, and that's the end of him. Like That's the last I've seen of him. Now this part's a little creepy because when he looked through the car, it looked like nobody was in the car. Like that car was sitting there for a little bit. But then right as he walks off the screen, the car then turns, does a little 3-point turn and drives off. And it's really suspicious. Like the car's following him now. I know exactly what people are gonna say because I've been dealing with this since I post these videos. Everybody's gonna say, why is the gate open when he leaves? People are gonna say, oh, the gate's open because he must have come in through the gate, right? You know, some stuff like that. He came in through the gate was left open. So let me debunk that before that's, you know, even commented. The gate was actually left open by my cleaner. So you could see the day before, like 24 hours before, the gates open. Midnight of that same day, like right before this whole thing happened, he came out of the shed, the gates open. See, at 9 a.m., my cleaner's there again, the gates open. 10 a.m., gate's still open. That's why the gate is open there. He didn't open it. It was already open. Cleaners left it open. They're not supposed to. It is what it is. Let me know what you guys think happened here. You know, where is he going? Who's in that car? It looks like that car is empty, right? You can't even see anybody in that driver's seat. So what are they doing in that car? You know, does he know that person? And then, you know, why does he look back at the house like that? You know, like, who is this guy? So, you know, is it the guy that died in 2018? Is that who it is? Like, who is he? So, yeah, a little suspicious. Just when you thought this story was crazy, it gets even crazier. This next discovery just has way too many coincidences. I don't even know how this is like possible at this point. Like there's just so many coincidences with this story. In case you don't remember, this guy was a Harvard professor that was obsessed with time travel. He was interviewed about time travel. He posted online about time travel, and he looks exactly like our guy. He died in 2018, so might not be our guy, but this next story is insane. Check this out. Stephen King, you probably know him. He's a well-known author. He's known as the king of horror books. He's very well known. He does eerily resemble a time traveler, as you can see here, but that's not what this is about. Stephen King is the author of this book called Fairy Tale. He wrote just 2 years ago, so it's very recent. But what this book is about is gonna blow your mind. Like, it's insane. This is a quick disclaimer. I never read this book prior to, you know, making these videos. I don't really read that much. And if I do read, it's more like educational or like real estate books. It's not about like fantasy novels or horror. I hate horror. Long story short, what this book is about is there's an older guy. He has a shed in his backyard, and the shed has a staircase in it that leads to another realm with a fountain of youth. This is just a quick little snippet. Before his demise, he reveals that he is 120 years old and mentioned a gateway to another realm located in his shed. What? This is crazy right here, but there's more. The chapters, I thought the chapter names were pretty interesting. So chapter 3 is called A Hospital Visit, Quitters Never Win, and The Shed. Chapter 9 is called The Thing in the Shed. Chapter 17 is A Night in the Storage Shed, which, by the way, my shed is kind of a storage shed. It has a washer, dryer, and a water heater, and then like a couple shelves for storage. This sentence right here is pretty crazy. He talks about how there's a staircase in the shed, and he's afraid that if it goes into the wrong hands, people will exploit it. And this one's wild. Somebody went in the shed and shot something. I believe the book ends here where they seal the shed so nobody else can find it and exploit it. Stephen King wrote this 2 years ago. I had never seen this book before. Probably never would have if it wasn't for this incident. So this is insane. Just to answer the most common question I get, when am I going to the shed? I will be going this upcoming weekend. So I'll be, you know, making videos about it. I'm also going to be doing a 24-hour live stream in the shed. So follow and you'll get info on that and how to watch that. When you thought the story was done and there couldn't possibly be more information on this, we have a new development that I just found out. Looking through the history of my house, and I was looking through, you know, previous owners. I was also looking through previous code violations, and this is what I found. A little small, but if you look at it, the first one is a code violation for an open shed from 2003. The second code violation is for a shed not being permanently asphyxiated, also in 2003. Third one is utility wood from 2021, and I can't prove the third one is relevant to the shed. That could, you know, be relevant to like the construction type of the house. The first two literally are about the shed. Like, this is just another breaking development that, like, how would I even make this up at this point? How would I even make this up? I didn't even know these were on the house. It was, Pretty interesting. I probably should have though, since I own the house. Even I didn't own it back then. In case you don't know what these 3 code violations are, I'm gonna break them down. First one was for an open shed, and an open shed means that the shed was open, that it wasn't enclosed properly. So the city got mad at the homeowner at that time because the shed wasn't enclosed properly. I don't know the full story about what happened. I also got fined for this, little code violation, so that wasn't fun for the owner. The second one is shed not being permanently asphyxiated. It means that this shed wasn't securely attached to the ground. City actually got mad at the homeowner at that time and forced the homeowner to securely anchor and attach the shed to the ground. So does that mean the shed was moving? Does that mean, it could be a little fishy, especially with, the theory that a lot of people were saying with the staircase under the shed, portals, like the shed literally had issues about 20 years ago, which is a long time, not being permanently asphyxiated. One about utility wood, without context, it's hard to understand what that really means. It could mean that the wood wasn't compliant to city code, or it wasn't good wood, something like that. And I don't know if that's the shed or the house. Finally at the shed. Here it is. Put a lock on it. Let me get this lock off and let's inspect it. Quick little shed tour. The dryer, which is broken and super dirty. This is a little light. So when the police came in here, they went right here. They looked around, they didn't see anything. The washer is also broken. So you can see like pieces are broken off and it's yellow inside. Nothing works. I don't know what's going on with that. You got just laundry stuff, all empty. I don't know how it's empty because nobody does laundry. This is my new water heater. Just some wood and cardboard boxes. He left the backpack behind and we didn't see it. So there's no backpack in there. There's no backpack behind it. Just a bunch of blinds. There's nothing. It's just normal stuff. Yeah, where would it be? We have a couple gaps. There's no way anybody could fit through these. Oof. As you can see, all the walls are all solid. Let's walk around the outside. And there's the Ring camera that picks up the whole thing. You can see it's right there. This is all solid. As you can see, clearly no windows. It's all solid. There's nowhere else that he could have gone. He came from this way right here. So he walked around the side here, went to the shed there, and then the guy left coming out of here that way.
There's definitely some spiritual shit going on.
Hey brother, how's it going? Alright. I live nearby and I have this guy, and then this guy, and then go to the next one, and this guy. They come onto my property and go into my shed. Have you ever seen this young guy before with the guest shirt, or this old guy?
Yeah, this guy the same guy?
Yeah, they look like the same guy, yeah.
I think I've seen this guy before.
The old guy?
Yeah. I feel like I've seen the man sell him something.
He sells you something?
Like shit, items.
Like repair shop stuff?
I don't know exactly, I don't remember, but I think I've seen him as opposed to anyone in here. I feel like I've seen the shirt, pants.
The same outfit?
I think so. The logo right there, I feel like I've seen him before. And he carry a bag sometimes.
So he comes around here a lot?
Not a lot.
No?
No. But I feel like I've seen him.
Okay.
Not these guys. Like him, he had red and bald ears up there, and he got like white shoes. I would remember him.
You never seen this guy? You think this guy looks like this guy or not?
I think this guy looks like this guy.
Yeah. So, and how long you been working here for?
6 months.
6 months, and you only see this guy just come a couple times?
I feel like I seen him while I work here.
Alright. Thank you, brother. You seen this guy before?
He's not. He's trespassed by the store.
He's not. This guy's not allowed in the store.
He's not allowed in the store. No.
And what about this guy?
This guy, I never seen. I ain't never seen him.
Never seen that guy? Okay. And this guy looks the same thing?
Nope.
No? Okay. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Biggest theories with the shed was when the police came in the shed and the guy wasn't here, he went in the washing machine, and this washing machine is broken. So I'm gonna try to go inside and let's see, because he looked taller than me. Bro, there's no way anybody could fit in here. That's impossible. There's no way somebody could fit in here and hide from the police. This is the dryer, which is, I'm not gonna even try to go in there. It's impossible. It's impossible to fit in here. So I don't know where he could have gone. Unless he was hiding under these cardboard boxes or something, there's nowhere he could have gone. I moved the washer and dryer out of the shed, so I'm going to be using this broom to test the walls and floor below it. Also, this is going to be the last video while I'm still at the house. Let's do the last investigations and see what's going on. Another side note is the cardboard boxes are over there. I already moved them out, so let's see what's going on here. I need tools to take this metal part off, so I couldn't actually remove them fully. Same with the washer. I got them moved enough where you can see what's below it. Just have what looks like a lot of sawdust and little pebbles and rocks underneath. It's all under there, but you can test the floors. These are concrete blocks. Same thing with the walls. This wall can't push enough to have somebody enter that top two. It all feels solid. This side, you can see the cardboard boxes are no longer in there. If you're curious where this pipe and this pipe go, we're gonna walk around the outside. And this is the outside. The metal pipe for the dryer lets out all the stuff right here. And then this is the washer one, and it lets out all the water. This will be the last video until something major happens. I'll keep everybody posted if something does happen, or if somebody else makes a discovery on this case, then we'll definitely make a video on that too. Appreciate everybody being invested in this. And just for reference, everything was moved back afterwards, including the cardboard boxes and lottery tickets.
Inside the reactor, element 115 is bombarded with a proton, which plugs into the nucleus of the 115 atom and becomes element 116, which immediately decays and releases or radiates small amounts of antimatter. The antimatter is released in a vacuum into a tuned tube, which keeps it from reacting with the matter that surrounds it. It is then directed towards a gaseous matter target at the end of the tube. The matter and antimatter collide and annihilate, totally converting to energy. The heat from this reaction is converted into electrical energy in a near 100% efficient thermoelectric generator. This is a device that converts heat directly into electrical energy. This particular